One fans, AJ here, and we're at the Open Gear booth at Cisco Live. Open Gear has been a long-time supporter of the art of network engineering. We're really happy to be here and have the opportunity to talk to them about what's going on. I'm here with Damien, a senior sales engineer. Damien, what's new at Open Gear?
Oh, a lot of stuff new at Open Gear. So in addition to the tried and true network resilience platform that we provide, we stacked a lot of functionality on top of that stuff. We're really excited about showing it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what's the latest and greatest?
So we have our smart management fabric, which we just rolled out, and essentially what that provides is, believe it or not, an OSPF overlay between the presence and proximity sites where our devices are deployed, and the ability to not just link all of your resources, whether it's IP connections or tools, across our mesh enterprise that we provide with our smart console.
All right, so we're talking about Open Gear doing a routed network for out-of-band connectivity.
That's correct. Awesome. That's exactly what it is. Outside of your production network, fully encrypted, fully secure, and very, very scalable.
Awesome. Very cool.
Actually show you what's going on here.
All right.
So right here I have a piece of hardware that's, what we refer to in general terms as our node devices, right? Traditionally, this was our advanced console server, and the fact that it had a different port densities as far as our RS-232 serial ports, but we've actually expanded past that label, and it's more of a device gateway in essence, in the fact that it not only provides serial access, but it now provides IP access. So what we've done is we've embedded essentially what's a layer 3 switch in the same chassis. And so now, from an out-of-band perspective, whether it's over an in-band connection, over cellular, you can now get to IP and serial-based devices, as well as resources across our out-of-band network here, right? And so that's exactly what this diagram displays here. It is a common deployment. We have nodes deployed out into different locations. They might be network top locations, they could be IDF, MDF locations, remote edge sites, branch office locations. Regardless of where it's deployed, they're fully autonomous so that you can access them and get to the last mile connections to your serial ports on your network devices, or even the IP ports on your network devices, and maybe servers that you might have on the sky. ILO, they'll drag stuff, all can be concentrated into a single connection point, and then not only that, fed up into our centralized Lighthouse server, right? So
awesome.
You might know about Lighthouse. It's our single pane of glass for not only access, but also for management as well. So with secure open VPN tunnels connecting each site up to maybe a mesh of different Lighthouse services that might be either on premises or out in the cloud, we maintain not only connectivity, but centralized management for all these devices, right? So let me show you what the actual dashboard of something like this looks like, and we'll use these newer device here. Here we go. So just like our devices, our Lighthouse service is Linux OS based, and basically sits on top of a RESTful API, so we do give you the ability to not only console into a CLI, but we have this nice web interface here that we can use for some of the key features and functions, right? And essentially what you're going to use this for is, for everyday use, is access to all of the managed devices that are connected throughout the different devices throughout your environment, right? Not only from a serial standpoint, but now with IP-based connections coming into the fold as well. The way that we're able to sort of facilitate that is with the new SMF feature that we talked about. And like I mentioned, we're basically providing OSPF routing between each one of our sites, whether it's over an in-band or a cellular connection, and then home running it all into this Lighthouse solution to not only be able to catalog these connections, but also proxy connections with our new CRG feature that's coming out pretty soon in the next release here.
All right, awesome.
Yeah. So, and we have another exciting feature that we just created. We've been talking about zero-touch provisioning for quite a long time.
Yep.
Lighthouse can certainly act as a very, very functional Lighthouse zero-touch provisioning orchestrator. And whereas in the past we had to rely on local resources within your network environment, DHCP servers, or maybe in a staging environment, you might have to use a USB thumb drive to get the bootstrapping and the automate the devices to call home into Lighthouse. But now we've moved towards more of a hybrid model with our new Lighthouse Service Portal. So basically what the Lighthouse Service Portal is a cloud resource that sits out and waits for OpenGear devices to come online. So as soon as they power up, they report back into the LSP portal automatically, either over an in-band connection or over a cellular connection. And once Lighthouse, or once the LSP receives those connections, it directs those devices to the Lighthouse instance that it's slated to enroll into, right? And again, that can be either be on premises or it can be out in the cloud. So once it receives its directions and instructions, the devices go ahead and directly enroll into the Lighthouse systems, where you might have some templates and or configuration scripts waiting, bundled up, waiting to push and complete the configuration to those units as they come online. Right?
Wow, that's great.
Here's a little sneak peek at the service portal. So as you know, it's really predicated on our usage of Salesforce. So we leverage all of the the functionalities that Salesforce has to provide this new exciting feature, and really simplify the process of onboarding and getting these units up and deployed out into the field in pretty short order. Right?
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're really excited to be able to show this. I know we've been talking it for a long time. We have got a ton of interest from customers to POC this stuff. So if you guys are interested and you want to set up a meeting to get a deeper demo on some of this stuff and maybe test the waters and sandbox some of the solutions, we're more than happy to help you up. You can contact us at opengear.com. And it'll direct you to either a sales contact or a support contact, and we're happy to help.
Awesome. Damien, thank you so much. If you're here at Cisco Live, come on by the OpenGear booth. If you're not here, go to opengear.com.